hop right in.
All right, let's go.
Hey everybody, welcome to episode 6 of our podcast.
We are coming to you live from Brooke's bedroom, and looking around here, I have realized that she needs to clean it up.
It's really not that messy, Mom.
Whatever. So we have a good episode for you today. We have our normal highlights and regrets and redos, some questions from Instagram followers again.
I feel like we had a lot of messages for this one.
And I'm even going to do a little shout out for the people that offered up the questions. So thank you.
I will probably be posting on my Instagram every week asking for questions for the podcast, so stay tuned for that.
Yeah, think about what you want to say.
Highlight of the week. Highlight of the week.
Mom, how about you start with your highlights this week?
Okay, this is a tricky one because I've got so many things. I would say that my favorite highlight from the last few days was when I was able to get together with some friends that I have not seen in a while. And it's always such a good feeling to get together with people that bring me joy. It was a really nice time catching up and doing the thing that I like to do, which is chat.
Yeah, that is a good feeling. My highlight was probably I went to this church camp / retreat thing this weekend, and it was so much fun. I did not think it was going to be fun, but I actually had so much fun with it, and I loved it.
That's good. You were gone the whole weekend, and I was missing you. You weren't missing me? Seriously? You never responded to my text.
I guess I did.
Now I know why. Brooke, I want you to start the regret and redo today.
Okay, so my regret and redo, I kind of mentioned it during my highlight, but I went to that church retreat, and I was so nervous. Like, one of my friends had gotten sick right before it, and I was nervous that she wasn't going to be able to go, and then I was nervous that I wasn't going to have fun, but I had so much fun, and I'm definitely going to go back next year. I just wish I wouldn't have doubted it, and I wish I would have thought of the exciting things happening instead of what could go wrong.
Yeah, I think our brains do that to us sometimes. We always think of the what ifs, and the what ifs don't always have to be negative.
Yeah.
You know, that's a good one. I regret all of the scrolling I have been doing lately. I really need to set a limit for myself and actually stick to it. Because once you get scrolling, it is really, really hard to stop. So that would be...
Time for the questions. Throw them at me.
Okay. You actually had quite a few people messaging you this week for questions.
Yeah, I did see those.
So I picked 2 that I'm going to throw at you. And they're both really important ones. And I think both of them suggest that middle school can be really difficult. The first one, shout out to Grace with Jesus. She wants to know, how do you deal with friend problems?
Ooh.
My gosh, friend problems are so real.
Yeah, I'm going to have to think about that for a second. Okay, so friend problems are hard, especially if you're close, like super close to the people that you're having friend problems with. I just think it's important to know that you can't please everyone, and sometimes you're not going to always get what you want either. So, Mom, do you have anything else to say about that?
Well, kind of what you were mentioning a little bit. I just feel like you're always going to have issues with people. I have told Brooke multiple times, like, girl problems do not go away. Friend problems do not go away. Everybody changes. And with change comes differences. So you might get along with someone really well in 5th grade, but then going into 6th grade, you have nothing in common anymore. And so you kind of have to navigate it at the time.
Yeah.
I think it's important to admit when you make a mistake.
Yes, definitely. I think that you should just talk it out, you know?
That's not always easy at all.
It's not, but if you guys are wanting to heal your relationship, I feel like talking it out could, like, help it.
Yeah. Talking it out would be good. Apologizing when you know you made a mistake.
Yes, definitely.
admitting it. You can't always deny that you didn't do the wrong thing.
Yeah.
You know, at times you have to admit that maybe you were in the wrong.
Yeah. One thing that I know doesn't work is when somebody says, like, sorry, or even if you say sorry, but you don't understand why you're saying sorry necessarily, and maybe you're still going to do what you apologize for. Like, you need to know
what you did wrong.
Yes, you need to know what you did wrong and know how to fix it instead of just saying sorry and moving on.
Right. Because when you apologize to someone, you have to understand the problem and really understand what you need to fix. Otherwise, an apology is just a word unless you really truly believe it and know it and feel it in your heart. Question number 2. Shout out to Brooke Mack on Instagram. This one is, how do you stay so confident in yourself?
Oh boy. It is really hard, especially for me, to stay confident in myself and in my looks and just everything. Sometimes I'm not confident. Like, I'll admit, I'm not confident very often. Sometimes you need that little push.
Well, I think it's funny because I think people would look at you and think you are confident.
Because, like, I mean, on Instagram, I act confident. Like, that's why social media is so, like, unrealistic and inaccurate.
Yes.
It's just so, like, hard to believe what you see on social media.
Right. So considering the fact that, you know, you do seem super confident when people see you, and I even think you seem confident in real life as well. What are some suggestions that you have to try to help yourself be more confident and more secure in what you do?
Daily affirmations.
Oh, she likes those positive affirmations. We should do that song now.
What?
The positive affirmation song.
Okay.
Positive affirmations.
Okay, so we know that thinking and saying positive phrases can help us to challenge the negative thoughts that our minds make up.
So that's why we have positive affirmations each week.
Okay, so episode 1, it was I am confident. Then I am forgiving. I am strong and can handle whatever comes my way. And I will crush today. Do you have one for today?
I was kind of thinking back to my regret and redo, and I think this really relates to how I was doubting the church camp. So I thought of this. I can move on from my negative thoughts.
Ooh, that is good. And that really does relate to your regret because you were doubting Luke 18 and not wanting to go. And then we talked about how the what ifs don't have to necessarily be negative.
Yeah.
Very good. I can move on from negative thoughts.
Kill it.
Time for our favorite trends of the week.
Okay, do you have a trend this week?
I do. I keep hearing that one where there's two people talking back to each other and like saying that nobody knows them like they do. Just play the sound.
Where have you been? Nobody knows me.
When we finish this podcast, can we record ourselves doing that one?
Yeah, I guess.
Please, I love that one.
Okay.
The trend that I like right now, it's kind of hard to explain, but it's like all about working hard. I'll play it here too.
All that work and what did it get me?
I love trends.
I know, it's so fun. So on to books and movies. I'm hoping you finally finished Refugee in Class.
Yes. Like, it actually came out to be so good.
Don't tell anybody the ending.
Oh,
You need to just recommend it.
just made me jump.
Sorry. How many stars do you give it?
Out of 5 stars, I would give it like a 4. A 4.5.
Okay. What are you planning to read next? Don't you have a book report due soon?
Yes, I have to do this book report, and I'm kind of like struggling, but I just found this book in my room. It's called Meet Me at Midnight by Jessica Pennington, and I just read the back. I haven't even started reading it yet, but it's about these 2 swimmers that kind of like...
Like high schoolers?
I think so, yeah. 2 high school swimmers that do not like each other at all, and I think they like start to like each other more.
Do they fall in love?
I don't know.
Okay, well, I'm excited to hear about it. And I recommend The Silent Bride by Shalini Boland. It kept me on my toes, so it's a good one. Now, what about a throwback movie that we love watching together from my day and age?
My day, back in the day.
Back in the day, what did I like to watch? A throwback movie that we really enjoy watching together, all four of us. Brooke being a 7th grader, Randy and I being, adults, and then her little brother being in 4th grade. We really like the movie.
Rookie of the Year.
Have you seen Rookie of the Year?
Like, you need to watch it. Like, even if you're not into sports, it's just such a good movie.
It is such a good movie. They promote the Cubs on there, so if you are not a Cubs fan, that's okay.
We're not Cubs fans.
No hate. The Cubs team, though, is pretty bad on the movie.
Yeah.
But then they get better because of like a 12-year-old boy who can pitch. So you need to check it out if you haven't.
Yes, it's a very good movie.
Anyways, I think that's it for today.
Yup, I had a lot of fun filming today, actually.
Did you really?
Not really. I'm kind of just saying that.
She has been complaining the whole time. So please subscribe, like, comment. No, you like doing it.
I do like doing it. Sometimes, today I'm really tired. I want it to come out soon, so.
Yes.
Okay, bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Come back again.
Yeah.